Hello, hello, hello. Can everyone hear me out there? This is a strange one this evening because it is the wrong time, the wrong day. Actually, no, it's the right time, but it's the wrong day. And it's been about, what, 2.5 months? You can hear us. Excellent. Oh, the chat's going quick. And, okay, so before I even start anything, let me discuss where the fuck I've been. Because that's difficult. Right. The real reason why I sort of disappeared was not by choice. It was simply because the computer I was using died. It completely died. Um, first it started as um, basically what it was when I edited, I could edit, but if I exported anything, it would crash. It would completely just hard crash, done, and it just wouldn't work. And I think it was something to do with the GPU. And I'll be fucked if I'm just going to get a new GPU. So after that went kaput. I said to myself, well, I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to sound like some kind of bleeding heart. So I didn't want to do that. So I decided to save up. That was the thing. I was literally saving up to get a new computer, which, as you can understand, took a while. However, slight problems with that because I did indeed buy a new one, but it was online. I bought it online. I received it, and it was dead on arrival. Plugged it in, got nothing. Was not happy. So I not only had to wait for that to arrive, set it up, and then wait to get back to them about it. They tried fixing it, they couldn't fix it. I then had to wait to send it back. So I did that, and then I bought this beauty, which is actually better than the one I originally bought. This is arguably the best computer I've ever owned. This can play pretty much anything. I am no longer restricted to games. I can literally play anything, any new releases, whatever it is. I am good now. VR even. It's fully VR capable. I have an Oculus Rift. I'm good with VR. So that's not an issue. So we're all good. So now that we're back up and running, obviously I have been writing scripts in the meantime, but so now I can actually start getting down to doing some videos again. So basically that is why. Obviously it's not the best excuse. Probably partly because I'm a bit of a lazy fuck, and I admit it. But that's the explanation. But this live stream is basically to say I'm back. Hello. We can chat a bit. We can go over things because I've had a shit ton of subscribers in the time I've been away. I don't know what the hell's going on. The channel's just kind of exploded without me being there. So I don't know if that's YouTube telling me to stay away. You know, whatever. It's bizarre. Anyway, because this is a new PC with new fandangled stuff, I've got a newer version of OBS, and I've actually got the chat window up right next to me. When I do more proper streams, I will see about integrating the chat into the video and all that stuff. Wow, there are 16 people here. That's more than most of the time I get. Hello, everyone out there. I'm glad you could show up. So yeah, it'll take some getting used to. Hopefully all the settings are correct. If there are problems, it's because it's a new system and I still need to work out the kinks. But it should be pretty good. Anyway, let me go through the chat. So, we have Billy Mount, Connor Hawk. Thank you for your one twiddly. I appreciate that. Patient 147. Hello. Pardon me. Epic Candle, of course. Vansem C 1996. I assume that's how it's spelled. I could be wrong. Do let me know. Mr. Sketches. Quee Kendall 54, and Scary Susie. Bro, just say your name once for me so I know how to pronounce it. It's pronounced Deusdaecon. I have said it before in videos, but I guess I don't say it enough. But anyway, Deusdaecon if you need to know how to pronounce it. So yeah, hello everybody. It's a lively chat this evening, so it should be good. And yeah, I don't know if you want to do any sort of chatting beforehand, or do you want to get straight into playing some quirky game I found that I thought would be good to play. I should set up my timer, come to think of it. I have binge watched videos trying to figure it out. Fair enough, now you know. Let me just set up a timer. There we go. Right. A good old horror stream to help with the dissertation writing. Deadlines are the true greatest horror. Well, that does not sound fun. I'll give you that. I choose to write all the shit I write, and that's still quite difficult. Well, I'm glad that you're glad I'm back, and you're not like, go away, fuckwit. That is kind of what I expect. We're not playing a horror game, by the way. This is not a horror game. Just so you know. I don't think it's a horror game. I have not played it. I've played about a few seconds of it, just to make sure it worked. So yeah. Anyway, well, I'll give it a bit of time, because sometimes we get people showing up. Would you wish it was Josh Brolin as George Lutz instead of Ryan Reynolds in Amityville 2005? I mean, you're straight in with the most random question of the night award. Not really, because I don't think the film should have existed in the first place. So, yeah, I think the film was a stupid idea because the film kind of excused the actions of a mass murderer. But that's just my opinion. Opinions, not facts. But I think the Amityville Horror, in general, kind of does just excuse the actions of someone who's just. I mean, there's no getting around from it. A multiple murderer. You know, the book, everything. I mean, the book was partially Ronald DeFeo Jr.'s idea, so obviously, you know, it's late. Don't quote me on all this shit. It's just from what I remember doing the research on the video. I don't like George Lutz, but he was a fantastic con man. Yes, the original had sequels, and they are increasingly batshit insane. Would I review Battlefield Earth? Would I tread the ground that thousands have tread before? Probably not. Because what's the point? What else could I add? Thousands of people have looked at it. Everyone says it's shit. It is shit. There's not really much I need to say. Really, let's be honest. And no, Connor Hawk, I have not seen It 2 yet. I do intend to do that, but I've been a bit busy. Have you ever heard of Evil Bong? Yes, I have heard of Evil Bong. Somebody suggested that to me at some point, and I immediately went, fuck no! I don't do comedy horror bollocks. I prefer something a bit more substantial. It's just personal taste, really. I don't like the idea of something being made intentionally shit. And a lot of these films are, which is a shame. What about the films of Punisher or The Ghost Rider? Would I review them? Well, yeah, probably. In fact, I did actually want to review Ghost Rider, the two Ghost Rider films, because there's a lot to talk about there, because they're fucking complicated. Not in terms of story, but in terms of all the background stuff, with like people being off their tits on cocaine and no one really knowing where this shit was going, that kind of thing. It's interesting stuff. I probably will get to that at some point. Not so much the Punisher. I like the Punisher, but I'm not really into the story much anymore. If you want to see a good Nicolas Cage film, go see Mandy. Mandy is an absolutely incredible film. Yes, it's a bit arty, which for me is a rarity. I usually don't go into the whole arty, this is all symbolism bollocks. But Mandy is actually a fantastic film. Absolutely brilliant. And I love it. I could literally sit and watch that and just zone out, because it is one of those films where you can just zone out to. Because the soundtrack alone is pretty psychedelic and awesome. Anyway, I'm getting a bit distracted. What time is it? Okay, well, I'll give it a little bit 5 minutes, because we haven't done it for a while, so we'll do a little bit more extra chatty, just to see if any more people are showing up, and then we'll get into this weird bit. Oh dear, sorry. Pardon me. Are you going to review another Puppet Master movie soon? Yes, that's the plan. The plan has always been to review every single one of them, including the most recent one. But to be honest, right, I started writing the review for the next Puppet Master film, and I got about 10 minutes in, and I got so... I literally did just get so depressed by it, because it was just so the same shit again. So I literally just had to stop and move on to something a bit more interesting, something a bit more, I don't know, thought-provoking. Because there's only so many times you can say this movie is shit before it becomes boring. And it becomes boring very quickly with the Puppet Master films, There are currently 15 Puppet Master films. It is one of the leaders in shitty sequels. It helps that the guy making them is also the guy who owns the production company, Mr. Charles Band. Thoughts on the Green Lantern Corps film in the works? I think it's misplaced. Because Green Lantern Corps film is a good idea, but that's skipping a hell of a lot of the story. It depends on how they pull it off. We don't really know anything about it so far. I don't think Michael Bay is a prick at all. Sorry, to give context. Do you think Michael Bay and Uwe Boll are bigger pricks than Tommy Wiseau? No, I don't think. I don't think Michael Bay is a prick. Not in terms of arrogance. I mean, he's up his own arse. Don't get me wrong, but he knows he's making schlock, right? But with Tommy Wiseau, he thinks he's making art. That's the difference. Well, correction on that. Tommy Wiseau used to think he was making art until everyone took the piss out of it, and then he changed his own view so he didn't have to look like an idiot. But he still looks like an idiot. And Uwe Boll is just an asshole. I'm sorry, he just is. Oh, is he going to challenge me to another boxing match? Fuck off, Uwe. Oh, I'm a bit ranty tonight. Oh, it's all this pent up. I've not had a way of getting rid of it, so it's all pent up. It's all coming out now. Oh dear. Wonder Woman and Aquaman have made bank. It's time for Hal Jordan to give it another go. I agree. And let's be honest, there are many, many ways DC Universe films could work, but not with DC at the helm, because they are intent on riding Marvel's coattails, which is just, it's pathetic at this point. I mean, thank God they're actually moving away from that shit. They're not going on with the shared universe crap. They're actually doing something interesting and different. Yeah, like with Joker. That's interesting. That's different. That's something we've not seen before. As in taking a comic book story and doing something new with it. Huh? Who'd have thought? Isn't that an interesting concept? But yeah, so that's I've got no problems with that. Whether Joker's good or not, I haven't seen it. But the fact that it's a new concept and something different is enough to be celebrated, especially when we're at a time when comic book films are so ubiquitous. Do you think that another Hellraiser film could work if they took it all back to the beginning, or is that series just deader now? Uh, yes, I know Billy Mount. That's what he does. That's why I made the joke. But I don't know with Hellraiser. It all depends. I think anything can be good. Anything can be made to be good. It's all very different. This next one, the one supposedly with David S. Goyer in charge. Well, I say in charge, but you know what I mean. I've no idea. I'll have to. We'll have to wait, just like I did with Judgment, and then regret every decision I ever made. Um, it all depends. Because yeah, I can't even begin to imagine, to be honest. Could be good, could be shit. We have no idea. Especially with Goya, because his quality goes up and down like a fucking yo-yo. It all depends if Tunnicliffe is involved. Because if he's involved, be prepared for another 4-hour whiny bitch of an interview somewhere on the internet. 1 second, I'm just checking all my stats. We'll get to the game soon. Yeah, don't forget that David S. Goyer also made The Dark Knight, so it's not all bad. Like I said, his quality is very up and down because he made Batman Begins, wrote it. He wrote The Dark Knight, but he also wrote Batman v Superman, which means he needs to be punished because he's wrote a lot of good stuff. What are your thoughts on the Friday the 13th series? Don't really have an opinion because I never really watched it. I'm not a fan. I don't like it because I never really saw much interest for me personally. I get that people like it, and it's not my place to say whether you should like it or not. I'm just saying personally, I don't. I just don't like the Friday the 13th series. I much prefer Nightmare on Elm Street because I personally think it's got a bit more to it. It's all about getting your teeth into it intellectually. If I can be a bit poncy with my dialogue there. So anyway, I think we've had enough chat. Let's get into the game because I'm actually interested to see how this game goes. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's see if this works. Can you see this? Did that work? Let's see if it comes up on the screen. Yeah, hey, here we go. Hello. Excellent. So, this is Nauticrawl, 20,000 atmospheres. Very strange game. I'm going to start it. Basically, this is the main menu. As it says, exterior conditions, air quality, toxic, radiation high, pressure 20,112 atmospheres, life support outside Nauticrawl, not sustainable. Right. So, to give you a bit of an idea. The basic premise is, you are somebody who's in this futuristic, weird dictatorship. You have escaped, and you have commandeered a Nauticrawl. A Nauticrawl is some kind of vehicle. We don't know what it is. So here we go. Records of fugitive worker 728, a rogue escape. So you have to use the Nauticrawl to get away. And this is literally it. We can't see outside. We have the things here. And we have buttons to press. But that's about it. I can move in and out. Now, we have to kind of figure out what to do without any instructions. It's a puzzle game where you're just flipping switches and seeing what happens, which is my kind of jam because I can't resist to press buttons. Who can? No one can resist pressing buttons. So, now, I have played a little bit of this, and I mean literally pressed one button, which is this. This lever is what powers up the engines. However, when I do this, if I show you, see, this powers up the engines, and you see this. That is battery life. We're on battery. We are not charging the batteries at the point. So if I activate that, without starting to charge the battery, we will run out of battery and we will die. It is very much a roguelike in that you take what you learn each time you die. So yeah, I turned that on, and that's that. So we need to figure out a way of getting the engine running and charging the battery first. That's the main crux of what we need to do. There's a lot of shit here that I don't know what it does, but we literally have no power, so we need this. This is vital. So that's not a button. What if we do that? That. Is that charging? That doesn't sound good. I don't know what that is. Oh shit, we'll see, we're losing battery really quickly. Nope. Oh, well we got, this is a radar, I assume. Oh, we're turning on everything. This is not good. Turn it all off. Turn that, no, that's bad. Is that, I don't know, that could be power? I don't know. Nope. Scanning pilots. No hydrogen found. External controls. Up system menu, down system menu, select. Warn, engine off, battery not charging. Oh shit. We just run out of power. See, and like I said, that's what we did. So yeah. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything we learned that round. We press this and we blow up. So yeah, new retrieval signal intercepted from a stolen Nauticrawl unit. Thief identified worker 728, deceased. Record cause of eject. Battery died before engine started charging it. Pretty simple what we need to do. So, in we go again. So, but we learned that turning on the power and then this turned up the status. So maybe that's something we need. We could be here for some time, people, so I hope you're strapped in. So we turn that on. Turn that on. That one. Scanning pilot's coat of arms. Error. No hereditary found. External controls. Right. Boot complete. Warning, engine off. Battery not charging. Notebook. Okay. Aha! Network no charge. Engine ignition. Okay, engine started. Exploration controls. WAS and D. Backspace. Release. Battery connected to engine. There we go. Now we're in business. We can turn that on. Aha! We have control. Beautiful. We have this too. Monitors. Expected charge. Ah, I see. So we have to keep note of our resources, because I assume all the shit being on is not good. Finder. What is that? Finder on. Radar on. Yeah, that is the finder. So. So, what is engine pressure low? Ah, is that engine pressure? Check for high heat, maybe. Engine power, 56%, 100%. Full speed ahead, Captain, right away. Fuel injection, 100%. That's probably a bad idea. That might be a bad idea. We don't want to flood the engine. Can we move? Yes! We moved forward. That's interesting. What is this? Ah! Net hook charging. I don't know what the net hook is, but okay. Tank 2. Ah, so we got... Ah, I see. So we got 2 fuel tanks. Okay, that's not good. Oh! Sorry. My bad. Ah, I see. We have a line here that shows how far we're going. Let's disable that. What's this? Hello? What's this? Uh-oh. Ah, hi. This is a lot of shit I'm not really familiar with. Crystal not mounted. Zeppelin module forced off. Crystal not mounted. Crystal not mounted, okay. Not sure what that means, but okay. It's very interesting, but I'm not too sure what's... Ah! Ah, that releases the engine heat. That's good to know. I think we kind of figured out what we're doing. What's this? Engine running status, emissions low. Was that insufficient? Status, insufficient, detectable. Engine noise low, engine heat low, stealth 0. Okay. Net hook is not connected. The hull integrity is 86%. Engine okay, computers blah 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 blah. Okay, so apparently we have a cloak. Apparently. Oh, that's that one. Oh, hello. Not matrix, not accumulating. Well, it's good to know. Huh. Wait, what's that? Ah, cloaking field. That's the cloak. Haha. So I think we should be cloaked at this point. Oh boy, that's not good. Let's turn that off. Oh shit. Hello, Psycho Studios. Welcome. Thank you, Patient 147. Yeah. Let's switch to that. I don't really know what to... Oh, what the hell was that? Alright, let's deploy the net hook. Oh boy, we're running. Okay. Is there any way to... How do I charge the goddamn battery then? Oops. Nope. We'll need that on. Battery connected switch. Right. Oh. Get rid of that heat. It has been a while, Psycho Studios. I am doing well. I did do a little preamble explanation about why I've been away. Essentially, computer got fucked, bought a new one, I'm back. That's the TLDR. Turn off the Finder. Oh, turn that off. Ah! Okay, we seem to be charging. Is that charging or is that just... Yeah, okay. Next hook is charging. But is it charging the right way? Where's that heat? Net hook not charged, so I've gotta. There you go. Oh bugger! Hang on. Battery low critical. Oh shit. Turn off all non-essential. There you go. Oh, that's bad. There you go. Now we're back up and running. Oh, yeah, let's turn that on. What is that? What is the net hook? Target unhooked. What does that mean? I am confused. I mean, whatever happened, it charged the battery. So whatever that was seemed to do good. Net hook is busy. Have I used this? Oh, hello. Ah, what's this? The chamber from where Nauticrawls are launched requires top-level clearance to be opened again. This is to prevent anyone or anything undesired from infiltrating the underworld. Okay, interesting. Alright. Field notes updated. Where's my field notes? Aha! So the old man was telling the truth. The lighthouse is real, yet what lies ahead is still a mystery. Your finder and your compass will show you the way. Don't let the sacrifice of those who failed before you be in vain. Communication interrupted. Lighthouse. Field notes. Aha. So we have storage. Salt. 0 pounds of salt. Well, that should be good for our heart. Nothing on record. And field notes are literally just about the lighthouse. Okay. And no mounted components as of yet. Interesting. Which means, if there's mounted components, it means this shit's gonna get more complicated. Oh shit. Let's switch to that. Fuel level's critical, and I don't know what to do about that. I'm just bashing into a wall at this point, because I'm not too sure where to go. I wouldn't... Okay, maybe not. That's a bad idea. Oh, heat! Thank you. Oh, bollocks. I'm not too sure what to do about fuel. Interesting. Huh, I wonder. Engine power. Put it at 1. 2. Ah. We seem to be scuppered. Oh well. We'll try it on the next regeneration. Fair enough, Psycho Studios, thank you for coming out, and I hope you're doing a good job, or whatever the new job is good, is all that good stuff. Thank you again. All fuel tanks depleted. Okay, so in we go again. Now we know what the hell we're doing. A little bit, anyway. So, I've forgotten. On. What the hell was it? Nope. I can't bloody remember what it was. Hello, Petite Wallaby, welcome. Hello, Poison Dreamer, welcome. It's been a while. Shit. I've forgotten how to help. That one. Nope, that's wrong. That one. Nope. That one. Ah, that one. There we go. Okay. Check how many battery cells are currently active. I don't know how many battery cells are currently active. 7? 5? There you go, 5. Battery parameters aligned. Pale blue coils, battery gain. Orange cells, battery loss. Okay. Fine. And I just noticed we are in a procedurally generated map, which is great. Yes, this game is pretty much what does that button do the game. Van C-E-N-C, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon? Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I actually own Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards and I don't own anything about Pokemon. I think I own a Pokemon game somewhere for the DS somewhere, but I own more Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Anyway, so engine pressure low. Ah, turn that up. No, low. I have been frustrated, Poison Dreamer, because the reason why I've been gone is because my computer died quite suddenly and catastrophically, so I've had to wait and get a new one, which I now have. So things should be picking up now. So we can charge the web hook here. Net hook rather. Does that look like an entrance? Is that an entrance? I don't know what that is. So you'd think that would be an entrance, but it doesn't go through, so. Hang on, sorry. My bad. Okay, no. Crystal Tower, Worker 13. Crystal Tower, Worker 13. Aha! This is telling us the direction to go. No hooks within range. Tanking fuel 1 is low. There must be something else. I must be missing something because it's. Tank 1 empty. I'm gonna engine shut down. Switch to engine 2. I apologise if you're frustrated, but this is literally what the game is. It's just fucking around until you find out what to do. Ah, interesting. It's the light down here is most discordant this way, so maybe this way is where it's calmest? Scanning. There we go, net hook. Connected to gate. Okay, but so what? Connected to gate. Crystal mounted. Status balanced. Net hook -0. Net hook charging. So the status is scanning. It's connected to the gate. What does that mean? Why not stop while you're playing around so you're not burning fuel? I mean, there's not much I can do. The engines need to be on to charge the battery, because if I leave the battery on without the engines, it won't work. The engines need to be on, unfortunately. If I don't move, I'm not really using a lot of power. Oops. That's connected to gate. What does that mean? Access storage. Aha! Fuel refill. Acquire resources. Okay. Fuel refill. Acquire resources. Okay. Oh, airline. Acquire all. Okay. So, open gate. Aha! Success! We have made progress. The gate is open. Unhook. Yes. So, in storage we have a fuel refill. Use the fuel refill. Oh, okay. So we switch to tank 1, use the fuel refill. Ahaha! We're doing good! We're actually making goddamn progress. Right, so we actually have, if we look at our storage, we have 1 fuel refill and 1 battery. What happens if we... so that regenerates the battery. So just in an emergency, we can regenerate the battery if we desperately need it. So that's back. So records, nothing. Hello, Alpha Bet Noir? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but hello. This is a game called Nauticrawl. We're piloting a Nauticrawl. It's quite fun, actually. Oh, sorry, I keep just clicking up the fucking window. Right. So, I guess we'll continue. Oh, this is... Hang on, let's zoom out a bit. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything down there. Gate entrance connected to the net hook gain access point. Okay. So, let's... Oh, that does not look good. Oh shit! Oh shit, not good. Target locked. Okay. Ow. Okay, we need to get the hell out of here. We're no longer locked. Why are we no longer locked? Okay. Power up the net hook. Oh shit. Scanning. Connect. Connected. Progress. Automatic data download. Aha. So we have field notes. Yeah. Excellent. We've got field note 9. We'll read that in a second. Back. Storage. What they got in storage? Ooh, a shit ton of crap. Let's get all that. Thank you. Right. Oh, we have an access way. So, let's unhook that. We can't. Hang on. Right, unhook. There we go. So, what we have in storage, we have another fuel refill, which is always good. 3 batteries now, so we've got a shit ton of batteries. Encrypted item. What is that? Hang on, let me just zoom in. This item is encrypted. Using it without a decryptor might have side effects on this Nauticrawl. Okay. So let's not do that for now. What was the field note we had? Tech note. Data required from damaged Nauticrawl 1. Notes from the training course. Battery. Electrical consumption is vital. Every instrument consumes ions. Cloak is the main drainer. I should use the cloak on the thing. The battery will drain with time only when engine is off. So while it's on, we're good. Red cells means battery will drop on next action. Right. Pale blue cells means it will gain charge. See left monitor for stats. So this is the stats. Yes. So we have integrity. We can repairs. Expected charge. Engines +1. Monitors -1. I see. So we are. Shit. So the monitors are draining a lot of shit right now. Yeah. Okay. So, worst comes to worst, we can always use one of the batteries in storage if we do run out. But let's continue down this way. Oh, it's getting a bit tight. Oh yeah, this is dead end. Okay, fine. Tank 1 fuel is low. Get in storage, get a fuel refill, ready to go. That can stop. Turn that off. There we go. Whoever said that, thank you. Patient 147, sorry. Yeah. Right, so that's that way. Okay. We've got one more jump before we run out of fuel. There, you see? Storage. Fuel refill. Use. There we go. Whoops. Wrong button. So we have. Uh-oh. Shit. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Oh, shit. They can still see me. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Cloak on. It can't see me from here, surely. So we got past that. I guess we just continue down this path and see where we get to. Hopefully we'll pick up more fuel. We need a shit ton of fuel because we're losing it so quickly. Oh crap. Ah, fuck. Well, let's get the hell out of here before it sees me. I tried connecting it with the net hook and it did not. I need a coat of arms apparently. Whatever that means. Right. we're running out of fuel so quickly. Progress anyway, and the little "you're fucked" cubicle thing hasn't come up yet, so that's must be a good sign. Right, we're gonna go this way. Oh shit! Fire the webhook. Thank you. Right, let's see what we got. Oh, hello. Warning. Stolen property. Interesting. First storage. Acquire all. That. Records. Floating crystal. What if Nauticrawls could float atop of this thick atmosphere? It would be almost like flying. The old man was drunk when he said all these things. One must be careful. Status in progress. Interesting. Field notes. The lighthouse, which I got. Turns out they use a... What's that? Turns out they use a decorative... Sorry. Turns out they use a decorated heraldry chip carried by members of the royal house to detect the rest of us. The unique frequency emitted by each heraldry acts as an identification system. Turrets and other surveillance machines use these readings to activate security measures. I better mount that scrambler I bought, which I do have. So, okay, so, display log warning, this unit was stolen by unauthorized personnel, inspection protocol scheduled for retrieval. Fine, fine, fine. Unhook. Dismiss. Okay. Shit. Storage. Scramble the pilot's coat of arms to allow connection to turrets or any kind of terminals not a complete coat of arms. You will be scanned once connected, but does the job, or so said the Herald Smith who fabricated it. Okay, yes, mount. Right. Okay, so let's do this again. Ah, shit. Not good, not good, not good. Battery level critical. There we go. Just use that for now. There we go. Pilot's coat of arms found but not recognized. This connection will attempt a further scan and might take countermeasures. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Access storage. Repair kit. Okay, so. Ah! I see, so we have a number of tries before it scans again. So admit that. Shit. fuck out of here. Oh shit. Nope. Hull integrity 52. Okay, we're good. Oh shit. More are coming. Right, okay. Unhook. And we can get the fuck out of here. Oh shit! Oh boy. That doesn't sound good. Shit! Hull integrity critical. Oh, we're getting water. We've got a leak, people. Use the repair kit. Use it. Right, come on. Use it. Oh, God almighty. So much shit. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. We're 32% and we've got... Ow. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we're out of range. Oh. Right, dismiss. So, right, storage. We have a repair kit. Let's use the repair kit again. So, repair kit. Right. So, use computer, radar, power. Oh. Okay, this is ridiculous. How can I repair the hull? I don't think I can. Okay. So we've got full battery. We're out of fuel. Right, there we go. So we've got full power. We're really just losing. I guess we can keep going this way. I mean, Sentinel locked. I haven't got. I didn't realise there were squiddies. They call them Sentinels, so I can't not think of Matrix. Kind of feels like the Matrix, except this is a lot more shit than the Nebuchadnezzar. Aha! Oh, that's something I've already used. Bugger. Oh shit. interesting. Okay. So, power is 100%, moving distance 7 meters, injection 14%. Could do with so we're gaining 1 charge, and we're not losing anything, which is good. Power 0%. Oh, it's the cloak field. Net hook not connected. Faulty weak signal. I need to repair that. Integrity. Engine okay. Computer's okay. Cloak is faulty. Radar's faulty. Net hook's faulty. We're kind of fucked. Oh boy. Yeah, that's. Oh bugger. Right. We're gonna need to repair that because we need that. Do we have a repair kit? We don't have a goddamn repair kit. Motherfucker. Oh boy. I think I've turned myself around. I've just gone in a circle. Ash! Back off. And the goddamn cloak is faulty as well. Shit! Well, I think I'm gonna take a hit on this one. Yeah, we're kind of fucked. Sentinel attacked. Oh yeah, we're fucked. We're pretty much done. I'm gonna turn the cloak off and just let it happen. Oh boy. Well, don't make them work for it, I guess. Son of a bitch. The screen's all messed up as well. 17% integrity. Is that even going to work? I think that's bugging. Look at this. We've got 3 sentinels on the turret. God almighty. 2%. 2% hull integrity. Let's just call it a day, shall we? See ya, boys. My little steel coffin. Are you gonna do it? Oh, that's interesting. Powering down, which would make sense, stop their attack. They can't see me. That is 100% stealth. I don't know how I could use that because I can't really get out of the way, but I suppose it would get rid of the sentinels. Ah. Oh. Hello? We got nothing. Everything's dead. Oh well. Lasted a lot longer that time though, you have to admit. Oh, that's interesting. The thief identified the worker. The number is always going up. So we're actually a different worker each time. This is someone trying this every single time. Wow. That's kind of tragic in a way. Record cause of eject battery ions depleted. Pilot instructed to safeguard this unit from new fugitives stealing its cargo. Huh. What's that say? Recent nautical thefts have been causing dire consequences for the lower class workers. The great royal houses have promised even more exemplary punishments if the revolts do not cease immediately. Ha! That's interesting. Excuse me, I'm just checking things elsewhere. Oh, I'm yawning apparently. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a moment because that was fraught and a bit chaotic. I wasn't too sure what was going on. I wasn't too sure of the goal, because obviously the goal is not just to survive. So yeah, I must be heading somewhere. Oops, sorry. Remind all pilots that wearing a coat of arms chip is mandatory at all times to avoid being accidentally targeted by automated security turrets. I gotta admit though, I quite enjoyed this game. This is really kind of clever, and I'm getting a lot of immersion as well. It's quite immersive. It's really, really good. No mercy will be shown for the fugitive workers. Salt mining across the forbidden surface won't be jeopardized. The royal houses will preserve the stable economy of the underworld at all costs. Kind of sounds like Dune. Spikes must flow. I would say it is immersive enough to put on wellies. But anyway, I'm just gonna. Oh, let's put that on for a second, just so you know. I think. Anyway, let me just check that worked. Yeah, Anyway, but I'm going to be here. I'm still here. Oh god, that went a bit. Ooh, the stream went green then. I don't know why. Anyway, so like I said, this is kind of a minor stream. This is not something I'll be doing again. But I don't know. I might do this again because this is kind of a really fun game. I really like it. But right now, it's just a way of me saying hello. I'm back, I guess. So yeah. But if there's any more questions, comments, if anybody wants to throw more twiddlies into the mix, that would be good too. Obviously, that's a joke. You don't have to. Although, come to think of it, I have a cheerleaders board for the people who gave the most twiddlies. I kind of thought that out over this time that it would have been like wiped, but it's still there. Twiddlies are what I call Twitch bits because they twiddle, and also because I used to watch, well, I still watch a lot of Nerd Cubed, and he calls them twiddlies. So it just kind of stuck with me. But yeah, twiddlies are the Twitch bits that you give to people. They represent money. I don't really know how it works. So yeah, you can give Twitch bits. Obviously, that would be incredibly generous as always. But with all these kinds of things, I never want people to feel like they have to, because that's ridiculous. Far too much things cost money these days, and I don't want to be one of those. Well, correction. I don't mind costing money as long as it's worth it. But right now, I don't think it's worth it. So yeah. But anyway, that's the situation. I should be, to be honest, I kind of want to figure out how to do more stuff on Twitch. Things like emoticons, whatever. I don't even know what the hell you call them. The little notifications you get when people subscribe, people follow, people give bits, that kind of thing. But I just have no idea what I'm doing. I am so out of my elements with this kind of technology. It's just not my kind of thing. So yeah. Huh. Anyway, so use this time because I'm. Sorry. Oh Christ, sorry. Have you considered having some absinthe and then just randomly clicking things? That can only end badly. Let's be honest. But yeah, as I was saying, if there's any questions or comments or anything, because I'm pretty sure I must have missed something, just fire away now, because this is like a break. How long have I been going? I've been going a little bit longer than I thought I have. Yeah, actually, I've been going a lot longer than I thought I did. I probably won't stream too long tonight, which is good because apparently this game is very, very short, which is a shame. But it's also very cheap. If you did enjoy this game, this is called Nauticrawl. Give it a look because this is a unique game. The questions don't have to be about the game, Alpha Bête Noire. They can be, questions to me. If you have any questions to me about the videos I make, that kind of thing. I mean, the game is more just background noise, essentially. But, if you did like it, give it a look. Because I actually quite enjoy the concept. Favorite Elm Street movie? I kind of like the one where Nancy comes back. Which I can't remember what that one was. To be honest, a lot of them kind of blur together. If you know the one where Nancy comes back, that's a good one. I quite like that one. And I like the sequel to that one, which I think is Dream Warriors. Because I actually like the theme tune. It's very 80s. I like the theme tune sung by Tuesday Night. I hope that's her name. Otherwise, that's a really random thing to call her. But I'm pretty sure there's an actress called Tuesday Night, which is weird. Night as in Knight. I don't know why. Of all the names you choose, why Tuesday? Well, yeah, but you can't really call yourself Wednesday because Wednesday's child is full of woe. Which is why she's called Wednesday in the Addams Family. But why Tuesday? Because Tuesday's a depressing day anyway. Tuesday's like, it's not the middle of the week, so you can't look forward to the end of the week. It's not the beginning of the week, so you've just gotten off the weekend. It's just, it's just there. I hate Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Sundays. Nothing happens on a Sunday. Apologies for yawning so much. I am quite tired though, because it's been a difficult week setting up this goddamn computer, or rather setting up the old computer that didn't work, sending it back, setting up this computer. Fortunately, this computer works really great now. Oh, and that's another thing. If anybody who watches these on a regular, if you do watch these on a regular and you enjoy them, if that person exists, I'm not too sure. Do suggest if there's any games that you want to see played on Twitch by me for some reason. Do let me know, because like I said, with this new setup, I can literally play anything, and I'd rather play things people actually want to watch. So do let me know. I'll probably be playing a few new releases when they come out. Because for the first time in my life, oh god, I'm yawning again, sorry. Because the first time in my life I've actually got a computer that is incredibly up to date, and you know, it's not behind the times. It's quite beefy, to say the least. It's hands down the most powerful computer I've ever owned. So yeah, if there is actually any games that people know of that would be good to stream, do let me know, because I don't really like to search for them, because Steam is a festering hellscape of nonsense. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with The Last Door. It's an interesting game. I can't remember how I played it. I might have played something similar to it, but I can't remember. But yeah, I'm familiar. If I'd have remembered, I should have put the bloody webcam on. Never mind. So, if anyone's got any more questions or comments, do let me know. and then I'll probably go try one more run in Nauticrawl, and then we'll end it. How about that Mars game about insanity and what's it called? Moons of Mars? Seriously? That's a thing? I'm not familiar. I can look it up. Nope, that's just getting off the actual moons of Mars. Oh, there's a game called Moons of Madness, if that's what you're talking about. Jesus. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks interesting. However, it says planned release date Halloween 2019. So we're gonna have to wait for that one, unfortunately. But the graphics look really good. And it looks kinda gribbly and gross and weird. And freaky. I like it. I like it. I will keep a lookout for that one. That's definitely on the books now. Yeah, that looks interesting. It looks kind of similar to something like oh, interesting. Hang on. Interesting. There might be some problems here. I'm just doing a bit of research on the fly. 1 second. Oh, what was that question? Sorry. My friend Noah hated the Resident Evil movies, so I showed him the reviews you did of those movies. Excellent. I mean, those are kind of the perfect reviews for people who hate it. I can't even imagine if somebody liked them all. I mean, I can imagine them, liking the first two because they have redeeming qualities. But I mean, Jesus, what kind of lunatic would actually like the final chapter? I hate to think. God. I mean, as someone who's I would be worried about, especially if they said they liked all the movies, because I don't think it's actually possible to like all the Resident Evil movies. Because if you watch them all in a row, I mean, on top of coming face to face with your own imminent death and the heat death of the universe and all that stuff that depresses people to no end, that's far more enjoyable than those films. You just have to bring those things up in your mind when you watch those films. Yeah, I can't imagine. Okay, so I think we're good. So I will definitely bookmark the Moons of Madness, which should be a really interesting thing to play. So anyway, yeah. I've only seen the first one, and I was sad because Vasquez dies. What film are we talking about now? Who's Vasquez? What? I'm confused. Are we talking about aliens? Vasquez is in Aliens. I'm confused. Who's Vasquez? I'm confused now. Resident Evil? There's no one called Vasquez. It's from a trope. You're going to have to explain this trope because I'm not familiar. What does that mean exactly? Yeah, referring to Vasquez from Aliens. I figured that bit out, but I don't quite get the connection. First of all, who in Resident Evil are we actually talking about? Who's this? Who are you referring to as Vasquez? The Super Vasquez E lady. Oh, okay, Michelle Rodriguez. Okay, see, now that makes more sense. Now that I actually understand the context, I get that now. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know there was actually a trope called that. So I'm surprised. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. That was odd. Hang on. Michelle Rodriguez's name is Rains in Resident Evil, and in Resident Evil Retribution, I believe. But fuck me, those films blend together. I have no idea which one's called what. Well, they're not numbered just to fuck with you. Lovecraft Month again someday? Yes, no. I mean, Lovecraft Month is every day in our hearts, obviously. But yes, I will obviously endeavour to do a Lovecraft Month whenever I can. It's a bit difficult at the moment because I've got a few things I've got to be working on, but there'll be all that kind of stuff. Right. Oh, I will tell you when it comes to ever considered reviewing a Tremors movie. Yes, I've considered it. I'm not too sure at this moment. It's a bit difficult. Creature features, they're a bit similar. Maybe though, maybe because Tremors is a bit more special. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So the coming schedule, if I can, I'm going to try and get everything finished for when I can. Yes, I'm just getting into the reviews, Quick Kendall. So I'm finishing up another script today, or not today, tomorrow rather. I'm finishing that up tomorrow. So that should give me a bit of head start. I mean, I got enough head start because I wasn't really making anything. So anyway, so it's gonna. But the way it's gonna go is gonna do 2 movies. One is a sequel to the other. So it's a 2-movie series that I'm gonna do next. Then I'm going to do a review of the first episode of Hannibal because let's be honest, I kind of have to do a video on its own for the first episode of Hannibal. That just feels right to me. And after that, it's going to be, depending on time constraints and other stuff, it's either going to be a one-off movie review or the first half of season 1 of Hannibal review. That's the way it's going to go. But that kind of depends. But it's going to be 2 movies and then a Hannibal episode 1 for the next things. And if I can get everything finished that I want to get finished by the end of this week, I should be able to start filming next week, editing and all that stuff next week, and we should have another video out next week, ladies and gentlemen. Next week of all times. It's exciting. Oh, I went a bit Welsh there, sorry. It's exciting. Oh. So yeah, in theory, we should be getting back on terra firma, so to speak, next week. Obviously, there's going to be another live stream next Tuesday, just to sort of tide people over, and I can explain a bit more. If I've completed everything I wanted to complete, I can talk more about it next Tuesday. And the Puppet Master reviews I'll get done eventually, but they're so fucking similar. Oh, they're so irritating. But I kind of want to do something special for the next Puppet Master film, because the next Puppet Master film is the last Guy Rolfe film, and I kind of want to do something special for that. Are you going to use a fancy opening for the Hannibal episode reviews? Yes, of course. Of course. I have the Hannibal cookbook. It's all there waiting for me. I have to. It's you know, considering I used those openings for the Hannibal Lecter films, it seems almost ridiculous that I wouldn't. So obviously I'm going to have to do that. I will be using a friend's kitchen for that. Exactly, I do have to. So yeah, I'm going to pick a few of my favourite recipes from the cookbook and do my own sort of lecturizing of the cooking, in a way. If I can, it all depends. Because I don't know about you, but getting veal is not that easy. Or whatever the fucking hell else he cooks. Sea urchins! Who the hell can get sea urchins? No one! That's out. Trying to think, what's the most extravagant? Oh, yeah. I could do the ortolan. I could do ortolan bunting, which would be interesting. I don't think I would probably be the first person to do. I'm gonna check that. Has anyone actually eaten ortolan bunting on YouTube? I wouldn't put it past YouTubers, to be fucking honest. It's possible, but I doubt it. I don't feel I should hide the shame from God. We don't use the handkerchiefs, thank you very much. When in reality, I mean that's what's hilarious. The scene in Hannibal, where they eat ortolan, and Hannibal says they put the napkins over their head to hide their face from God. It's also because it's really disgusting to watch someone chew through bones. That's also the reason why they do it. Also another reason why they put the... Okay, let me just explain. Because I'm pretty sure there's a few people out there who don't even know what the fuck ortolan bunting is. Right, ortolan bunting is a French dish. It's a songbird. An ortolan is a songbird. A very, very small songbird. Think of a robin. Or a chick, almost. The size of a chicken chick. And basically, this recipe is illegal, by the way, and I am not saying you should do it, and I am not endorsing it, because I think it's a bit excessive. You don't need to do this. So anyway, you take the ortolan alive, and then you drown it in Grand Marnier. yeah, literally. Once it's drowned, you then take the ortolan, you pluck it, and you stuff it, and then you roast it. And then once it's roasted, you take the whole ortolan, beaks, feet, all the bones, all of it, and you take the whole thing and you put the whole thing in your mouth. Another reason why they put and then you put the handkerchief over your face to hide your face from God, or more likely to hide your disgusting chewing face from your other guests. But also that the handkerchief, when you've got it over your head, the aromatics from the Grand Marnier and all that, you can get more of that in your sinuses. So that's another reason why you do that. It's not just because of the reasons for God. So anyway, and then you literally eat the whole thing, and that's it. And like I said, it's an illegal recipe because it's quite fucking cruel. Let's be honest. So that's about it. And it would be, I mean, it would be hilarious to do that on YouTube because of YouTube's ridiculous censorship bollocks. But I'm pretty sure no one would allow it. But you can do it. You just go to a place where it's not illegal. So simple as that. And there are places where it's not illegal. So yeah. I once seeped fried Twinkies in chocolate once in culinary. Oh well. There's ortolan bunting, and then there's fried Twinkies in chocolate. You know, they're two halves of the same coin. I think you'll find. So and I should say as well, if you didn't know, I like food. I mean, just look at me. Of course, I like food. Jesus. So I know a lot about the food that's in the show, and that's probably going to be too much of a focus. I'm probably going to have to rein that in, but it's going to be fun talking about some of the more strange foods that are in the show. And I have the recipe book, so I can just go and go right to the recipe. So that was a weird tangent. Anyway, where am I? Oh, I'm in my chair. Excellent. Right. So, I need to hang on. There we go. Let's try one more time. Ooh. I can actually turn the shit on. Performance dynamics cloak. Performance dynamics reach full cloak. Keep low battery consumption. Target value. Oh, you can actually. That's interesting. I didn't realise that they had different values. Anyway. Deep fried Mars bars aren't American. They are Scottish. Proud Scottish. Deep fried pizza as well. Very strange. Anyway, so we have boom. Yep, I forgot. What was it? Turn that off. Fucking hell, why was that on? I've forgotten. Shit. I've completely forgotten. What the hell was it? Shit. I've forgotten what the hell it was now. Fuck. God damn it. That didn't last very long. Jesus. Yeah, let's get out of there. I fucked that up. I completely forgot. Right, let's try it again. So that didn't do anything. So what the hell? I can't fucking remember. So the computer needs to be on before you can actually turn the engine on. Ha! That one. So. Oh. Then the heat. Why isn't that working? Perform diagnostics. Okay. So we've got 0 engine power, emissions low. So everything's okay. Oh, what is that? That's new. Huh. Take care, Epic Candle. Thank you for coming out. Why don't I have turning? I'm confused. Very confused. I don't really know why it's not. Turn it off and on again. Nope, I don't know. Ah, I see. Optimize cloak parameters. Cloak performance high, battery drain low, field notes updated. Interesting. Optimize cloak. Data required from the system check. To optimize the cloak field, lower fuel injection 50%. Set cloak field at 50%. Release engine heat often. I wonder if shutting auxiliary systems off will increase the battery performance further. Maybe at the cost of moving with no radar. I mean, moving with no radar would be kind of... Hey! We have movement! Because we have optimized our power consumption. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Off. 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 Whoops. What else can we turn off? Turn that off. There we go. Okay, thank you. Yes. Ah! What is this? Interesting. We can jiggle it about there. Interesting. It's all coming together. Don't really don't really share your optimism. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, just fucking open your prick. Oh god. Yeah, battery iron is depleted. Yeah, prick. Life support, yeah. Okay. So that's Nauticrawl. I hope you enjoyed it. It was interesting. Oh god, I am way too tired for this kind of game. But I kind of want to play this again sometime. Maybe I will. It's a good one because you can just get in and have a short game of it, and it's like it can last for anything between. I mean, literally, it can last from a few minutes to 4 hours. So apparently, that's how long the game is. And yeah, if you actually like it, pick it up. It's £10 or your regional equivalent, whatever that might be, on Steam, which is it's good to find a good game on Steam. And I honestly think that's a good game because it's a really clever, immersive, and to be honest, I would love this if it was in VR. If they actually fully modeled the interior and they made this VR, that would be fucking amazing. I would love to play this in VR. That would be so goddamn cool. To actually be operating it in VR, that would be amazing. Developers, you're almost certainly not watching this, but if you make this game VR, I will probably buy 10 copies of it. Just because that's such a good idea. That's such a cool idea. I would love to see that happen. Anyway, so I'm gonna quit out of that for now. But we can have a little bit of ending preamble because, like I said, not a full-on stream tonight. We'll probably be playing something a bit more intense next time. God knows what. I need to figure out what games to install again, because I lost all my saves and shit. So obviously, I think some of them are saved to Steam, which is fortunate, but I might have lost some. And hell, if there's VR games you know of that you'd want me to play, that would be an interesting experience. Where's my chat? There it is. So yeah, if I missed anything or I've got any questions, send them through, and then we'll finish for tonight. But it's been fun. It's been an interesting little stream just to talk about things. Yeah, the stream has mostly been, Well, if you know nothing about VR games, Alphabet Noir, or however the hell you say it, then I can educate you, perhaps. Because there are some really good VR games out there that are genuinely fun to play. It's an interesting medium. I mean, the ultimate goal would be to pick up a new VR headset, because I've got the, one of the earlier Oculus Rift, not the really really early, but like the commercial Oculus Rift. So I would, if I could afford it, I would love to pick up the most recent Valve. What's it called? The Valve Index. That's some special piece of kit. I'd love to pick up that. Anyway, pipe dreams, pipe dreams. Has VR ever made you nauseated? No, actually, I've never actually had sort of motion sickness from it. I mean, it feels weird to be moving but not moving, if that makes sense, because it's like what you're seeing is that you are moving forward, but your body feels like you're staying in place. So that obviously there's a bit of a disconnect there. So you feel a bit almost like vertigo. But apart from that, there's not much else I've had. I've never felt actually sick. And after a few minutes, you kind of get used to it anyway. At least I do. Oh dear, sorry. Yeah, I think that's my cue to end things for tonight. Thank you to everyone who came out to this very very impromptu stream. It was just a quick little thing to give them to try and to say that I'm back to do this shit again if people actually care. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming out. The sleep demon awaits us all, of course. And yeah, I'll probably see you next Tuesday now, with hopefully good news on reviews and shit on the way. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out again, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. Good night, wherever you may be. Bye.